nice to see you here again. Now, how are you? How are you, people? Wake up. Pauline. Fine, okay, sit down, please. Okay, so today we will deal with these pictures. And I offer you to look at them and tell me what is the topic of our lesson. What will be the topic? Your ideas. Traveling. Mish. Post. Letter. Ань. Letter. Letter. Okay, so there are a lot of people who think that the topic of our lesson will be letter. Why? What arguments? Why it is not traveling? Why? So here is a postman with a letter. Here is, you can see letter, and not just letter, but personal letter. And here is, so letters can come from all countries. So you were absolutely right. So first of all, I have another question. What are we going to do with this letter? So you know that during the lesson we will deal with the letter. But what? Liz. What?
We will learn how to write.
We will learn how to write. Okay, great. So the keyword is how to write a letter in a proper way. You were absolutely right. And now, so during letter, what can we do? What tasks should we deal with? I will write them, and in the end we will guess if we succeed in it or not. What tasks? Write a letter. Just to do it, what proper ideas or tasks you must do? To write a letter. So what do you learn? Do you revise? What? Nice. Grammar. What else? Letter. Grammar. What else, Pauline? You had any ideas you like? Alon? Ань?
Maybe some special phrases.
Phrases, some phrases. But phrases, they are part of what? Of? Not grammar. Vocabulary, lexics. Yes, absolutely right. What else? Ulyan. You must know how to organize the letter. So what is it?
Order.
What?
Order.
Order. More correctly. Plan. Yes, plan or structure. You were absolutely right. But, so letter, what is it? So what part of sphere? So if it is grammatical, it is language. So why do we write letters? To communicate, yes. And we will deal with communication. And in the end of the lesson, we have to revise all these moments of writing the letter and tell me if we are successful in it or not. So let's deal with the letter. I will give you these tasks. They are not difficult at all. You work in pairs. Answers should be only true or false. So first of all, I will give you 1-2 minutes to look through these tasks. So, do you have any questions? Look through it. Do you have any questions?
No.
Answers should be only true or false. Okay, you have 2-3 minutes to do this task. Can we check it? Mish, the first one. Read it and answer.
The style of a personal letter is always formal. It's false.
Why?
Because the style of a personal letter
Is always
is always
informal.
informal.
Okay, Zahar, number 2.
You have to know the date and address in the upper right corner. It is true.
True. Right upper corner. Polina?
The number of the words is 100
120.
20
True, false?
false.
False? Is it false? What is the volume of the letter should be? What?
I think it depends on the exercise, how it is written in the exercise.
But to tell honestly, this answer is absolutely correct. Only 10% of the volume can be either bigger or smaller, not more. It is true.
We don't have to use the phrases of gratitude like thanks a lot for your letter or I was glad to get your letter.
Mhm.
It is false.
It is false. We must use these phrases. Julian?
You must use exercises.
Excuses.
Excuses such as sorry I haven't tried seen earlier, but it's true.
It's true. We must use them. Nice. Golitsyn.
You don't have to answer all the questions of your friend. False.
It is false. Later we will deal with questions. You must answer absolutely all questions. You can't miss them. Luke?
You don't have to explain why you finish the letter. False.
It is false. You must say. Aline?
And the end such phrases as keep in touch or can't wait to hear from you are impossible for false.
It is false. Yes. Great. You were good. So now I will give you evaluation sheet to each of you, I think, in pairs. So write your names. Here we have pairs. And we have done the first task. And now I want you to mark if it is easy, not easy, difficult. What is easy for you? What is easy for you? Pauline. What is easy for you in this evaluation sheet? So for both of you, everything was clear. You did it in a simple way and so on and so forth. Not easy. Alon. Not easy. What does it mean? So, but for you, was everything clear for you? If you mark not easy. Oh, Alon, wake up. Don't be afraid. Ktun. Not easy. What? What is it, Zahar?
Difficult.
Difficult if it was really hard, you could misunderstand something or this, in this way. It was difficult, but not easy. So you did everything, but with some misunderstandings, okay? Now, next task is here on the blackboard. You can see the task of your letter. You have received a letter from your English-speaking pen friend who writes, last summer my parents and I went hiking to the mountains. We spent the whole week together and enjoyed it very much. How often do you take active holidays? Do you think is the best company for you? What extreme sports would you like to try, if any, and why? Last month our English class got an interesting project. We wrote a paper about interesting events in the past of our country. Write a letter to Tom. What is the name of your pen friend? Tom. And in your letter, answer his questions. Write 100, 120, Polina, words. So this is the task. What is the idea? So what is he writing about? About holidays. Yes. And the following task is, you have a simple sample of a letter, but in this letter you have gaps. I will give you these gapped letters, but on the other side you can share them. You have gapped sentences, so you will write them into the gaps, okay? Okay, again you have 2-3 minutes before the task sounds difficult. Find suitable places for this. You can tear them off. You can, yes, it's okay. Because it's not easy. It's just for me to make this task easier for you. Yes. 2-3 minutes. Okay, I noticed that you found out something. So, what is the correct answer to the gaps? Your ideas. Everything was simple, but Polina, you were the first one to tell honestly. What did you guess about these phrases, about the given phrases? What is the order of these phrases? Should we check the gaps? No, why? Why, Polina? Yes, because the order is the same, but Polina was the first one who guessed it. Yes, but let's revise it. Here, what phrase should be used? Here. Just speak it out to get the structure of the letter clearly. Here, you know that Omsk, Russia, we write it in the upper right corner, and here is the date. After this, dear, and the name of your pen friend. Here, what phrase should be? Luba. Thanks a lot for your letter. And Alina?
Sorry, I haven't answered earlier.
Earlier. So, it must be question. Am I right? So, here is thank you and sorry. After this, you can explain why you didn't write before his letter and so on. After this phrase, hope you didn't have accidents while hiking, you can miss. It's not obligatory. After this phrase, please.
In your letter, you asked me about
about holidays, because the person who writes a letter, he doesn't remember what he was writing about before, and that is why you must remind him. It's a good phrase. This one, Anya? As for me, I doesn't have, and so on. Now, next one here. Introductive phrase. What is it, Luba?
You know.
You know. After this. Here is. I missed it. This phrase. What is it? What the heck?
I would like to.
I would like to try. Here, Misha.
I would better go now.
I'd better go now, as my dad want me to help him with his car. And here, it's obligatory. You must say that you must finish the letter and why. Okay? This one. What phrase should be used here? It's easy. Take care. Absolutely right. Maybe it's easy, and that is why it embarrasses you. Now take your, again, evaluation sheet and mark. Easy, not easy, and difficult. Okay, that's great. Okay, now, having read this letter, did you notice something? You are strong at grammar with Polina. Have you noticed anything?
Yes.
What?
I doesn't know.
So some mistakes. Grammar, lexical, to tell honestly, and communicative mistakes. And to tell honestly, there are 9 of them. I will give you, okay, maximum 5 minutes. No, it's a lot for you. Again, 3 minutes to find these mistakes. Any mistakes, the biggest part of them is grammatical, of course. No, punctual, no. You don't have to correct some commas and so on and so forth. Only grammar, lexics, and communicative. Spelling, it can be spelling. Okay, has anybody of you found 9 mistakes? Nobody. Misha, how many mistakes have you found?
2.
2? Lisa, you?
4.
4? Alon? 2, Anya. 5, Ульяна. 6, they are winners. Полина, Ксюш. 2. Can we work together? Should we work together? Alena, what mistakes have you found?
Busy.
Busy, the spelling, not I. And
Don't. I don't.
I don't have. Yes, we can't use doesn't. Now, next one. Who had? Lisa, you're the next one.
I hope.
I hope. What is the problem with it? I hope. No, it's okay. For this phrase, it's okay. You don't have to use personal pronoun before verb. No, it's not a mistake. Nastya, you a mistake? Okay, we have now two. Busy and I don't. Nastya, you had 4 mistakes. What are they?
Stay home.
Stay?
At home. Stay.
No, it's okay. Stay home. It's not mistake. Luba. Okay, let's deal from the beginning. Here we have gaps. I don't have time. Many time. Is it okay? Is it correct? Time, it's uncountable. Much time. Polina, you are right. Now, next one. Unactive holidays because I had a lot of homework. Is it correct? I don't have, and here because I had. Is it possible to use present and past in one sentence? Zahar? No, what variant should be?
I don't have much time on holidays because
I.
I
Who said it? Have, yes, 2 present tenses should be. You can't miss them. Because have. Next one. My family are more stay at home. Is it okay? Is. Family is. It's usually general rule. Now after the because I can't spend time. Is it possible to use because in this sentence? What?
we need to use that's why.
That's why. What else? Synonym for that's why. So, usual and similar. Okay, great. Now next one. I can't spend time with them. Somehow active. Polina? Actively, right. My company is my friends and you know our trips are usually very jolly. Do you have mistakes here? No. Next one. I'd like to try rafting the stream because it implied a well-coordinated work. Okay, I told you. Again, past tense can't appear here. And that is why not has implied, but implies. Just implies. You're absolutely right. And last mistake. Who found it? Yes, Dad wants. Now, take your evaluation sheet and mark. I think that the task wasn't easy for you. Okay, for Alina it was difficult even. Really? Was it difficult?
I don't find always all mistakes.
And that is why it was difficult. Ksusha, for you. I don't ask you, okay. Ksusha, for you, was it difficult or not?
Yes.
Difficult or not easy?
It was difficult.
Difficult. Okay, Pauline.
It was difficult. I don't see.
Mistakes. Okay, yes, this is the difficulties of grammar task. And here you can see the final version of the letter. It's correct variant. If you didn't get something, you can see it. Okay, can I pass to another task? Can I? People, wake up. Now, you have phrases. What phrases are they? Yes, you have them. And you know that letter, I don't like when you repeat one and the same phrases all the time. it's boring. And I offer you some additional phrases. You have a number of them. The task will be extremely easy. You just find the group, for example, group of gratitude, thank you, and so on. Group of sorry, sorry, and so on. And it's easy. But additional phrases, they are always useful. You have 1-2 minutes to match these phrases. Can I use it? These phrases. For example, thanks a lot and so on. And here, tell me another, several, I don't know the number. Okay, 1-2 minutes, it's easy. First of all, divide them into groups, the number of phrases, and after this, find their series. Mish, are you ready? Ready, Polina? Okay, now I will show the correct, first of all, division. Do you have the same variance? So the first two, the second two, here 3 variants, 2, and this is one group. And now tell me the synonym for these 2 phrases. So what are the phrases? So I mean, it's polite to say thank you or sorry or main body maybe, and so on and so forth. What is the synonym for this phrase, first of all? Thank you for your letter. And so these are phrases of thank you. You can use only one of them, okay? One of them. Now these phrases are to say, Ksusha? To say what?
To say about sorry.
To say sorry that you didn't have time or so on and so forth. What is the synonym from your given phrases?
I'm sorry I haven't written for so long.
And but no, I'm talking about these ones. Synonym?
Sorry I haven't answered
Answered earlier. Here, 3 phrases. I am writing in response. I'd like to give you information. Your questions are so thin. What are the phrases? When do we use them?
In your emails.
You asked me about, and why do we need them? What? To start answering pen friends question. Yes, don't be afraid. Now next one, I have to go now, and actually I'd better go now. Anya. Synonym first of all.
I better go now.
Yes, and why?
We use these phrases to say that we need to go and we can continue later.
Okay, you agree. And 2 last phrases, hello. They are obligatory for what? For what? Who can help her? Take care. Okay, Alena. It's very difficult for Alena to walk today. Okay, it's okay. To finish phrase and ask your pen friend to write you back. Do you see how beautiful it is? I try to do it. And now we will do the, in my opinion, the most difficult task of lesson. We will try to answer these questions. Now I ask you, so yes, evaluate yourself. First of all, I forgot about it, but Luba, she remembers. For Luba it was easy. Yes, it was extremely easy. I hope that it was easy for everybody. Okay, and now let's deal with this. I want you to work in pairs. For example, one answers one question, the second answers the second question, and again in turn who wants to answer the third question. But you must speak it out. So in the form of your answering. So you are pen friend, you must answer this question. You know the correct, not correct, but his answer or her answer. I want you to answer yourself. For this task you have 5 minutes, and after this I will ask several people to answer these questions, okay? So now you have 5 questions. Do you have questions? Please, did you get? So, Ulyan, you have 3 questions. You choose 1 or 2 as you wish and answer to Polina. Okay? Okay, you have 5 minutes. Start working. How often do you take active holidays? Who do you think is the best company for you? What extreme sports would you like to try, if any, and why? Answer should, oh sorry, I forgot, consist of 1-2 sentences, not more. Only 1-2 sentences, not the whole topic as you used to do. In English, Alina. Discuss everything in English, okay. Ань, Ален. Захар, думаю, Speak. How you can speak it out. Ань, try to speak with Alena. Don't try, speak. Your English is perfect, I know it. Okay. So, the first question is, how often do you take active holidays? Ksyusha? Only answers without introductive sentences and so forth.
Not often, but usually I take active holidays.
Okay, so the answer, in your opinion, can be not often, the beginning of the sentence. Ksyush, you write the letter and answer, not often. Is it okay? No, other ideas. Zahar, the same question. I have never Taking active holidays, okay. Ань?
To tell you the truth, I don't have much time to do it because of studying, but if I have it, I can do something active with my parents once or twice a month.
Okay, you will. I have no words. Okay, no comments. So battle again with Anna and Polina. Polina, the second question is for you. Who do you think is the best company for you?
As for me, the best company is my family because I feel better with them.
With them. Okay, Alina.
These questions.
Yes, the second one.
I think the best company for me is my family because I'm very funny. I can.
Have fun
I have fun
with them.
with them.
With them. Uliana, the same question.
As for me, the best company is my family or my friend because it's interesting for me.
It's interesting for me. Polina, the third question. What extreme sports would you like to try, if any, and why? So here you have two questions in reality. Okay, Polina.
I want to try bungee jumping
Mm-hmm.
because it scares me and I want to
Help her. What does she want? To overtake it, to win it maybe, to get rid of it, and not to be.
I want to win it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great, Alena.
I want to climb in mountains
Mhm.
because it is extremely for me.
And do you like it?
Yes.
Okay, Misha, do you like extreme sports?
Yes.
Okay, so and
So I won't try any extreme sports.
you won't.
No.
Okay, so Настя.
I would like to try bungee jumping or parachuting because I'm very afraid of height and I want to kill my strike.
To fears.
Fears.
To kill my fears. Okay, and to get rid again. Okay, Lisa, what question would you like? The first.
No, I need the second.
The second, okay.
Yes. In my opinion, my best company is my family and my friends because they're very interesting people and I love them.
And you like the atmosphere of being with them. Okay, you were great. Your answers were perfect. And now, I want you to return to our tasks at the beginning of our lesson. And were we successful in these moments? Okay, have you done tasks on grammar? Have you done? Yes, no. Answer should be either yes or no. Were you successful in it? Yes, but with some problems. Okay, with vocabulary, did we do it? Or have we done it? Vocabulary. Yes. Plan. Do you know now the plan? Yes. Communication. Did we deal with communication? Did you speak? Yes. Okay, so, and here. You have, again, take your evaluation sheet. But, and you have last question. Were you successful in practicing personal writing? And so you know that the number of marks should be 5. But criteria. And now I want to ask you, when can you put your self-excellent 5 points? In what case? Please. When can be 5 points? Mish.
Maybe if all was easy for you.
everything was easy for you. Could you admit that there were some mistakes? Some small mistakes? Yes. After these 4 points, Pauline. Everything. Okay, it was easy, for example, but...
For me, it was easy, but I have
some problems and they are not simple.
yes.
Good points. Okay. 3 points, Luba.
Don't understand.
Something. Okay. 2 points. 2 points. Everything was terrible. Yes, good comments. Now I want you to evaluate your pair. So, was it easy? How many points? And so on. Honestly. Write on these sheets of paper your names. Mark will... okay, I will tell you later. So, first of all, evaluate yourself. And give me your sheets of paper with final marks. Okay, Lisa, how many points did you put yourself? 4? Why?
We have some mistakes.
Some mistakes, okay. Can you give me? Thank you. Zahario? 5. Everything was easy. You were excellent. With small mistakes, okay. Oh, Polina, good. Why? I don't know. Polina, she doesn't know. But what?
No, it was okay, but no, everything was okay.
Okay. Everything was okay. I don't understand and so on.
No, I understood.
But some mistakes. And they were not small. You girls, what is, how many points?
Maybe
4. Because you...
because we have some mistakes.
And not small mistakes. Okay, put your mark and with names. Give mark. Okay, you girls. Alena, they have separate sheets of paper. Okay, for Alena it is satisfactory. 3 points. Why?
Because
It was difficult for you.
no, because I don't understand
Some ones. And they were okay. But you will do everything better next time. We will work on it. Just next time you will have a better mark. Don't upset. Okay. 4. Sumlinova and Kimova, they get 4. Why? With grammar. And it's not forgivable. Okay, thank you for everything. You were great, but before going home, I will give you task. It is your future homework. Everybody will get it. And next time, I will wait for your answer. How many mistakes? Oh, sheets of paper I have. Don't forget about it. And now, Studo, I want to say goodbye. Thank you for your work. Next time everything will be much better. You can be free. Goodbye.